Alright guys, here's part 2 of the video. Here are the answers to the 6 practice problems I wanted you to try at your seat. If you see one of these that you did not get correct, now's the time to raise your hand, pause the video, and ask for some assistance. If you did all 6 correctly, I would continue on with the video. Now we're going to look at something called a glide reflection. A glide reflection combines a translation or a slide and a reflection all into one transformation. When you're doing a glide reflection, you always want to slide first and then flip second. If they want you to do it in the other order, they will list it in opposite order on your paper. However, most of the time, you will slide and then flip. So when you're looking at a glide reflection, the first thing you're going to see is the rule for a translation. Remember from Thursday, when you see a plus with an X, it means to move to the right. And when there's nothing with the Y, that means the Y value will remain constant. So let's go ahead and translate or glide the shape before we do the reflection. I'm not going to mark it as A prime, B prime, or C prime. I'm just going to put temporary dots there so I know what to do with my next part of my transformation. So if I look at A, I'm going to move it right 3. So 1, 2, 3. If I do B, 1, 2, 3. And C, 1, 2, 3. So temporarily, this is where the glide reflection will be. With the glide reflection, you have to do both transformations before you label your final image. So now with my red information up here, I'm going to reflect it on Y equals 1. So you'll need to go and label where Y equals 1 is on your grid. And recall from the previous video, reflections, you just count the space from the line of reflection to the ordered pair. So if I look at the first A dot, it is 1, 2, 3 spaces away from the line. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3. This is now my A prime. Same thing with B, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4. And for C, 1, 2, so 1, 2. Connect these, and I now have the glide reflection of A, B, C. Remember again, you want to slide or glide first and then flip. So let's take a look at one more example of what a glide reflection would be. First, again, you want to do your translation using the rule X minus 2, Y minus 4. With subtraction, you will move left, and you're going to move down. So I'm going to take each of the points, move left 2, down 4. Start with D, left 2, and then move 4 down. So here's my temporary dot for D. Then I want to move my E and my F the same way. So left 2, down 1, 2, 3, 4. F over 2, down 1, 2, 3, 4. So temporarily, my triangle is sitting in this location. That is not my final image, so I need to do my reflection over the y-axis. The y-axis is sitting here in the center. So when I reflect this over the line of reflection, part of the triangle will move to the right side of the line, another part will be on the left. Since it is sitting on top of the line, you will have the line going through both shapes. So if I start with the point over on the right side, and I reflect it over the y-axis, it is one space over, so I need to move one more space to the other side. This will be E prime. Then if I take D, D is 1, 2 spaces, so I need to move 2 spaces over and place my D prime. And then lastly, we need to move point F. If we reflect it over the y-axis, it's 2 away, so I needed to move 2 more over. and here is my F prime. So you can see that it's not only flipped, it's also moved down on the paper. So you slide it down, flip it over, and you have your glide reflection. So now that we've looked at reflections and glide reflections, I want you to complete the practice handout now, and when you do finish it, place it in the bin so I can check to see how you're doing. This handout's going to review both types of reflections, so please take your time, mark the line of reflection that you're using, and then count your spaces. Once you've turned it in, you have IXL to be working on. You have 2 sections on reflections, plus the translations one from yesterday. So good luck. If you have questions, raise your hand, and I will help you as you continue.